Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday, June 23rd, the day before the full moon on the East Coast. I am coming to you guys with an inspired message. I'm currently getting the setup going here for the live. And as you bear with me, I'm making sure that everything is in order, the sound, as well as the filters on the Instagram, because I like to play around with these filters. Wherever you are tuning in from, let me know what time is it where you're at. What are you doing? Hopefully this is a great cosmic break for you, and you are able to just clear your mind, come into this place of clarity, relaxation. I even have some music playing out in the background for us, and maybe some chill music. I've been recently looking into listening towards this type of genre, lo-fi. I think that's what they call it. And so we are tuning in. Hello. Happy Wednesday, June 23rd, the day before the full moon. I am now live on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitch. I am coming to you guys today with a beautiful message, actually as a follow-up and a continued message from today's and this week's, I would say, divine inspirational message to keep us focused for the full moon in Capricorn. Now, normally, if you're tuning in, I would like to say, let me know what time it is, where you are at, what you are doing, and how are you feeling, first of all. Now, normally with full moon energies, we're so used to think, this is the time of release. This is the time of cleansing, so that we are preparing, tilling our field, so to speak, in metaphoric language, so that we are ready to receive the harvest and, and set towards the new intentions, right? And so it was interesting that I find that the most recent message coming up through right now is, for some of us, wherever you are, wherever this message resonates with, it's active, taking action, focused intention. And so I posted this video on TikTok and on Facebook, all the social medias, and it was this message on stay focused on your why. And in response to that, I got a question. Someone asked, it's like I have this instant amnesia. In the video, I encourage you, the guides that came through and beautiful inspirational message of hope and faith was to stay focused on the signs, the synchronicities that you get on your day-to-day life. And this person said, well, I feel like I have instant amnesia. Something miraculous happens in my field of vision and experience. And then like 5 minutes later, something will happen and my mind races all over again. Why is that? And let me tell you, divine brother, divine sister, you are not alone. That is a human experience that happens to a lot of us. And the reason why really is going to be addressed in this very question that I want to ask you before we even dive deep is, one, are you dreaming? Are you allowing yourself to dream? And the reason why I ask you, in the human experience, we've been trained to think with the logical mind. And with this logical mind that there are times and moments to use it, right? To process through in our day-to-day living. However, when you get messages, when you get these divine inspirational feelings and moments, and the key thing is feelings, that is tapping into your cosmic imagination in the realm of the spirits and the energy, spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. Hello, thank you for joining in today's cosmic tune-up. And when we work with these beautiful divine energies, their energies are vibrating at such a higher level that it's a level above the logical mind, are trained to use a lot of the time. And so this goes back to the initial question asking you, are you dreaming? How often are you dreaming? And allowing your creative cosmic energy, your mind, to expand, your third eye, that place and moment where you set some time apart for you to just get creative. Because of this conditioning to use this logical mind and just grind it out on the day-to-day, that we have the scale of divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And when you do that to such an extreme and an extent, that masculine energy of taking action, the balance is now tipped, where the feminine energy and cosmic imagination is, the cup is kind of empty, kind of low. Now your ability to create and dream for yourself is muddled, clouded. Always using symbolism, like this water, there's some little powder in there that just, changes the color of that initial pure substance, right? And so this is then followed through that the reason why you maybe shift in and out of your human experience and your divine cosmic experience is that, you get these divine messages, but the logical mind doubts it. I don't understand it. This goes back to the last message I think I did like last week, that I can't process this. I can't stick it together like in a logical, mathematical way. And so because of that, there's nothing to prove, nothing to back up what I'm receiving, what I'm feeling. And so because we've been cut off from our feelings for a while, that feminine creative energy, that's why we doubt ourselves. Did that sign actually come through? Did I actually see that synchronicity and experience it? And since we are tapping into this cosmic energy going forth for, the full moon tomorrow, when it comes to your desires and living the life that you want to experience, the biggest adventure that you can take, and this is a quote, is the adventure of living your life, living the life of your dreams. And so the key here is, how can I, exactly where I am today, begin to live that dream life? And without changing anything in your life, without removing any of the obstacles or any of the drama coming up for you right now, currently in your experience, without changing anything, and even without avoiding anything, or without spiritually bypassing anything, facing the uncomfortable moments, feeling it. What do I need to do today? Or how do I need to think about my life and approach it so that my now current life becomes the life of my dreams in this now moment? And I know that was a lot. I just want to let it sink in for you. And the reason why I just felt really compelled to share this message is because before you go forth another cycle, another month, we work with the energies. Make sure that your investments where you're spending your time, your energy, your focus is giving you a high yield return. Because if not, you're going to continue to reap what you're sowing. You're going to continue to give your energy towards experiences, the way you're thinking, and receiving the same thing back. And so this is a great stopping point, especially in today's cosmic tune-up, to tune in and say, okay, I felt divinely inspired, encouraged, and motivated through this message or this experience that I had in my own life. And it got me moving. The energy got me moving forward. And maybe right now, when you shift out and the logical mind tries to push its way back into your spectrum, right? Rather than letting that logical mind guide you, sit down and take some time to allow your mind to go off and meditate, to begin to dream up. Let me see. Oh, let's take a moment to adjust the volume. Someone's asking if we can adjust that. Can you hear me now? Let me know in the comments how the sound is coming through. Or I also turn down the background music. So, with that being said, I'm just taking a moment. Okay, better? Give me a thumbs up. And, all right. So, taking the time to sit down, exactly what you're doing with me right now, and closing your eyes. And I want you to, because if you're here right now, this message is for you. Let it be for you. I want you to envision asking yourself this question: how can I begin to create my dream life right now, today? Exactly from where I stand without changing a damn thing. Because so many times, unfortunately, we go through this human experience and we are waiting. We are waiting for our dream life to happen. But in the waiting, you might be allowing yourself to seep into a sort of container of energy that is draining you, depressed energy or anger, resentment, and then you're not doing a damn thing about it. You're not moving. You're not doing any action towards bringing out that divine self-expression of you who needs to come out in order to step out and attract that success and the vision that you want. And yes, this is why you do it. Rather than taking the approach of, let me just continue to do without purpose, without intentional action, then you won't receive any change that you're looking for. And I actually asked myself the same question today. I was like, okay, this is the life I want. My logical mind wanted to come forth and go like, well, I don't know how to do it. How do I get from A to Z? And I started freaking out. And that's when all I did was I stepped back and I went into my practice this morning, where I get up and the first thing you do, and this is where the second part of the conversation leads, is what are you doing every single day at the start of your day? What daily rituals, what daily habits, what daily practices are you investing yourself in is really important, because if you do not take a hold of and taking priority in terms of what you want to create for you, what is important to you, and figuring that out, you're going to continue to give your time away and your energy to other people and what their values are. And so then you have no time for yourself. And I know sometimes when I get one-on-one clients, they're like, but I don't have time. That's not true. Because I guarantee you, the moment you carve out, like, at least for me, I have a little bit more freedom in terms of how much time I dedicate for myself. But maybe 30 minutes, then eventually drawing out to an hour early in the morning before you start your day, cultivating that energy, that passion, the imagination. When we talk about the energy fields and accessing all of that through the practices, they say that the best practices to get you towards attracting success is one, intention, meditation, stating affirmations, affirming your intentions for the day. Visualization. Can you see yourself in your mind how you want to create this day and use this opportunity in every single moment that comes through for you to attract and to make this day the dream life, part of your dream life now rather than waiting. And then also taking some time to free journal. They call it free writing. You get a journal and just begin to write. Allow your cosmic imagination, your third eye, whatever vocabulary and wordage that resonates with you, allow yourself to sit down and begin to write what it is your desires are. What is your soul speaking towards you? And with this cultivation of energy, creative energy that you're tapping into every single day, what happens is it builds up this high vibrational momentum, and you feel it in your body, you feel inspired, and then you move forth and you take action. And let me paint the picture for you. I started teaching yoga recently since things started opening up, and opportunities started to come because I was speaking, affirming, meditating on what it is I want. How do I want to experience my dream life? And then another opportunity just kind of comes forth into my spectrum. And I'm like, you know what? Is this in alignment to what I want and to the vision and the dream life I want to experience now? And so by entering daily, making yourself the priority, because if you work with me, it will always be about you, about you learning to voice your own creative self-expression. Yes. And I'm not sure if I pronounced this correctly. Emir? Emre? Emre Saj. I'm going to call you Saj. How do you allow that? How do you tap into that creative flow of energy and allow it to just allow yourself to be carried by the momentum, right? By your soul expression, so that I can voice that and share that with others too, because this is just one way. This is how I tap in and tune in. And I was listening to this message that I was shared by, and in the message, well, I give you some time to type that up. The message was talking about your daily habits, right? But I always like to be a little festive in terms of the wordage that I use, because that's just how I see my reality. It's the first thing that you devote yourself to in the morning, rituals, your daily ritual is your habits, right? And what you do and you invest your time in, right, in creating is an expression of who you are. Now, when you finally take the action, it just expresses who you are, right? So it's just a mirror. And so your level of success, whatever it is that you want to attract, will rarely surpass your level of personal development. Yeah, right down below. How do you do it? And so what that means is, because success is something you attract, it just doesn't fall into your lap without intentionality. And because success is something that you attract, success, and let me tell you and pause right here. you can attract whatever you want to attract, because I've been attracting a lot of things, a lot of opportunities, but I realized, are they really the opportunities that I really want to get up and do every single time? Like, and I can do passionately, excitedly, right? And in my vision of what I want for my life. And that's why intentionality and then setting that purpose early on in the day or at the end of the night, so you're ready for the next day, right? In terms of stepwise, and this physical experience is important because you're embodying that energy, so you are aligned with the energy you are. And this comes back to what Emra, I'm sorry if I botch it, says. It's about trust, self-trust, and surrendering into that energy, into your own expression, or like I mentioned earlier, in terms of essentially what it really comes down to when you get these divine messages from your angels and your guides. They really are just a frequency. They are another aspect of you. They're just coming forth to help encourage you, to nudge you along the way, right? Because sometimes that logical mind gets in the way between you and trusting yourself. And so, again, who you are, you express through what you do. And what you commit to doing on the daily helps to express that version, that aspect of who you want to become, and the successes or whatever it is that you are wanting to attract. However, this message resonates with you today. And so this actually hit me because I was thinking, you know what? If you want to show up and have your dream life rather than waiting, pause today and think about, okay, how can today be part of my dream life? How can today be my dream life now, with every opportunity that I have, just by changing your cosmic perspective, right? And how you choose to see things, so that every day you are able to see the opportunities that are coming towards you, because they are. But are you experiencing your life through the lens of the logical mind that doubts and has a lot of fear or low vibrational energy? Or are you seeing your life experience right now through your cosmic imagination, through your self-trust, through your higher self, through the vibration of your spirit guides, whatever that energy of empowerment is for you to create the life you want? And to start your day, really, I say start, carry that energy, just like Sag said, carry that energy all the way through. Because when you hold that vibrational energy, and I've said this example like the past couple of weeks in my messages, allow it to be like you are this crystal. You are so strong and firm. You can hear it, right? Hard rock and firm in your own self-trust and foundation of faith of what it is that you desire, that you automatically attract that exact thing, and you are not compromising anything. And so I aim to share this beautiful message of, if you take anything from it today, what are you investing your time in? Going forth after today, right now, but if you need a specific day, tomorrow, the full moon in Capricorn, Capricorn is very earthy. So it's, grounding that energy. Going forward, how can you think about your life, and what can you do today to begin to live that dream life? You can do it right now. Sag says, so we can say, as within, so without. Yes. Sorry, Alexa. Yes. That is so true. My alarm went through. Yes, so within, so without. So actually freeing the self within freely as the expression of your true essence and your true self. And tuning into that message and that vibration of love that Sag shared with us. Yes. Sometimes you have to set that container, your boundaries, because you need to know where the direction is. But then once you have, again, that's the safe container of the masculine energy. Once you know the direction that you want, allow yourself to tap into that energy of love. This is a form of love that you're doing, a self-care act for yourself to allow your true essence to come forth and live the life now, right? And they say you can live heaven now on this earth rather than waiting and sitting in some other life that you're not wanting to experience. And for you all, a beautiful card that also helped in this message today is the Lord Ganesha, Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck. And this is, I'm just going to shift it out for the other window. This is card labeled as prosperity. And it's a beautiful card. Just take a moment to look at the visuals of how Lord Ganesha is being presented to you today. And I invite you to take a moment to close your eyes. I'm going to read the message for you. And I encourage you, this is allowing your cosmic imagination, your intuitive voice to come out. Wisdom within. Allow it to see what comes forth for you. And so the message says, prosperity. You have the ability to manifest prosperity into your daily life. Ganesha asks you that you work on integrating and accepting the spiritual truth that you create your own reality. Truly understanding this truth makes all the difference when it comes to prosperity, to success. You are responsible for creating and generating your own success. And it is your divine right. It is a job in itself that does not, it's like, doesn't bring riches, right? But abundance is more than just the physicality of materialism. Abundance is an attitude. Abundance is a way of living. It's about living with appreciation, of being grateful for everything. And then your vision expands towards the opportunities of abundance flowing in and the blessings that are bestowed on your life now. And it is easy to forget or to neglect the gifts that you receive day to day from the universe, from Source Creator. But know that one of your promised gifts is your divine ability to generate the success you want in your life by using your spiritual talents. These abilities are innate within you, and you were born with them, and no one can take them away. They include writing, speaking, creative expression, business abilities, anything. Fill that blank in for yourself. And you're encouraged right now to use your gifts, use your talents, because all that you need to create that life and that vision and to receive what it is you are calling forth is within you now. And you are being given the opportunity to notice and develop them, and then begin to share that out with the world. And so, again, some sort of tips, like Lord Ganesha says here, is maybe start writing a prosperity journal. And I actually started that this morning. Call on Lord Ganesha to work with you on this. Imagine what would be the perfect day for you to describe and begin to describe it in your journal. Again, tapping into that cosmic energy. Begin to just allow yourself to have your safe space at the beginning of your day, preferably, and then maybe a night, to write down how you want your life to manifest, be reflected out to you externally. And allow yourself to involve all of your senses. See it, taste it, touch it, smell it, feel it, visualization. And experience it in your mind and in your heart. So it'll help you bring up this into fruition. So this isn't a card. This is a card of abundance. Ganesha is just reminding us today that you have everything you need and more now. It is time to claim your abundance. And I'm really glad, Saj, that you were present here, also sharing your wisdom, your perspective. Ooh, I would like to know more. What are you talking about? 5 elements. And I really pray that this message, again, it was just put together through experience, through tuning into Lord Ganesha, and by a beautiful question by a fellow tribe member on our TikTok platform. And remember, if you feel the fear, if you feel the doubt, allow yourself some safe space to just tune in, to go back into your dream, to your vision. What are your desires? Maybe you're out of alignment, and that's all that your body is giving you the signal of right now. And on that note, if you find that you're needing guidance, or if you would like to work one-on-one, in which I do help beautiful souls like you tune into your own vision of self-expression, maybe lead you through a personal meditation and create a personal meditation for you so you can tune in and practice and see what comes up and encourage you to speak your own truth so you can live the life of your dreams. You feel free to reach out to me. Sometimes you might need another type of work in which we work at your subconscious level and work on any energetic blocks created from beliefs or old narratives. And we might go through a spiritual journey or a shamanic meditation. And another way to connect, I do host beautiful ceremonies during full moon, new moon. But right now, for this cycle, I took a break, but you can definitely catch me this Friday. I'm going to lead us through a light body cleanse meditation I was guided to share with everyone for the Festival of Lights that I'm doing with a beautiful group of collectives on Friday, the 25th, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern. And my portion will be at 7 p.m. This is recorded for you, so it's a full day of healing modalities for you to tune into your own intuitive voice, clear out any energies through Reiki, or we have some segments on the Akashic Records and Divine Feminine Womb Wisdom. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me or comment down below. Before we go, Saj says, it is the alignment and the space that you create to bring the energy into solid form. And this follows elements. And it's all about the space. It's all about the energy that you're holding, that you are sending out. And all I'm desiring for all of us, because I'm on this journey at the same time, you know, is to hold that space of your own reality. How do you see yourself? And I also wanted to do a shout out to my beautiful priests. Yes, feel free to ask below. I made a post about priests and priestesses and honoring the divine masculine. And I want to say thank you, because you priests always comment down below, Queen Stephanie. So I honor you and I thank you. And I was just looking through all my comments. I was like, hey, thank you. And I will continue to be on Instagram here, and I will tune off from the end stream from the other platforms. But if no one else has questions, I pray you guys have a beautiful day. Let me know how this message resonated. Sometimes, hey, I just let spirit come through, my higher self, and just continue the conversation down below. Have a blessed day. Thank